Hello everyone, we are Group 17. Today let's pay attention to labor rights.
I believe everyone here has heard of BYD. It's now the world's largest electric vehicle company, operating in over 50 countries with a quarter of EV market share in the world. Behind this, there's a shocking news. In 2024, hundreds of employees in Brazil were living in a slavery-like condition. This case is not just about one company, it reflects the global problem. Nearly 28 million people worldwide are in forced labor today, and it is difficult for them to defend themselves. So on the picture on the left here, we can see that in the dark purple and the dark red area, the middle is the North Africa and also the Asia Pacific. Workers there have no guarantee of rights, especially area with weak rule of law or in conflict zones. These are kinds of violations, so workers need to be silenced because they will get arrested for speaking out. The labor rights violations are becoming a global business ethic problem.
Let's look at the BYD case in Brazil. In 2024, BYD invested over $600 million in new factories in Brazil, but at the same year, construction was suspended after severe labor violations was found in its China's contractor, Xinjiang Construction. According to the report, more than 160 workers were rescued from inhumane conditions. Many had up to 60% of their wages withheld and their passports taken away, restricting their freedom. Housing and sanitation were also extremely poor. Workers slept on beds without mattresses. 600 employees share only 8 poorly maintained toilets. They were also forced to work 25 days straight without proper rest. Local unions described this as a potential case of modern slavery. The Ministry of Labor shut down the site. BYD ended its contract with Xinjiang and moved the workers to a hotel. Brazilian prosecutors have now filed a lawsuit against BYD, saying companies should be held responsible for the labor conditions. Xinjiang, however, denies slavery-like claims, calling them misunderstanding. Still, many doubt whether BYD has done enough.
According to the official document description, Chinese employees at the factory faced appalling working and living conditions, unable to leave the country and effectively imprisoned. Strangely, Brazilian employees were subject to a strict 8-hour workday, holidays, annual leave, and overtime system. There are few confusions. Firstly, why were their passports confiscated, and why were they only paying 40% of their wages? Secondly, why were Brazilian employees strictly subject to an 8-hour workday, while the compatriots BYD brought are not? Lastly, from the photos released, the working conditions appear to be similar to those at most construction sites in China. Now we understand that internationally, this is considered a poor working and living environment. Meanwhile, in 2024, EU forced labor regulation was passed by Parliament and took effect the day after its official publication. It announced that the EU market will be completely banned from all products involving forced labor, which means Chinese products are likely to face restrictions entering the EU market. Although the regulation does not target specific countries or industries, it prohibits all products that involve forced labor.
There is another case in China. Let's watch it.
Hi, Musk. I have been an HR for 10 years. No one knows better than me about how to save Tesla $10 billion in a year. Do you know how I would do it?
Wow, 10 billion. How is this possible?
Step 1, lower base wages. Step 2, make smart use of temporary workers. Simple and effective. Just these 2 steps can save $10 billion annually.
I'm shocked. Tesla wants to save costs, but these savings should be based on technological innovation, not by cutting employees' benefits. This is not Tesla's culture.
The only explanation for this confusion is that China has not yet aligned itself with international standards. Its laws, regulations, standards, and practices regarding and respecting labor rights lag far behind those of the international community. Ignoring labor rights will lead to a decline in our creativity, or even to its elimination. In the process of globalization, we will lose competitiveness, and worse still, we will fall back into poverty, which will be a greater crisis. We urge everyone in China to align with international standards and pay attention to and respect labor rights. We have 3 suggested steps. Step 1, improve relevant laws and regulations. Step 2, strengthen supervision and law enforcement. And Step 3, enhance public awareness and education. Thanks for watching.